Hello, and welcome back to Destiny's Princess.
A war story, or a love story, a forbidden romance.
His is the forbidden romance.
Which one? The brother?
The
or
brother.
the father?
The brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the father isn't forbidden.
No, I was talking about the fact that you're making the brother gay.
I am not making him anything. It is simply what he is. The fact that you think you can make someone gay says a lot about you, totally.
I don't.
I win. Anyway, I believe we were on to chapter 3.
We are.
Then, let us continue with the Unlimited Alchemist. You know, that's a good name.
It is.
Why didn't somebody go with that name?
I don't know.
Then I'd have to share with the dating game.
That's true.
Alright, fair enough. Bad idea. Japanese text.
It was the day after I had eavesdropped on Masamune's fight. I peered into the courtyard and saw Masamune with a sour look on his face.
Wait.
He had been sucking on lemons.
Oh, his fight meaning the thing he had in the barracks.
Yes.
I didn't really consider that a fight.
His disagreements.
His conversation.
They were the only vassals... Oh, I'm sorry.
There were other vassals
There were
gathered
other
around
vassals,
as well,
yes.
but only he looked up. Do you shout out to him, or do you ellipses?
Ooh.
Do you want to make a fool of yourself in front of the vassals again?
No.
You have the mouse.
No.
You have the command.
Eep.
Our princess.
I had missed my chance to call out to Masamune, but he realized I was there. Yeah, we established he was looking at me. Masamune started walking toward me, but he didn't look very happy.
Oh, you should have called out to him. He's upset about it. About today's practice.
Eep. He was trying to cancel it.
You see, the weather, it's not so good.
Really? It looks like a really nice day.
It always does, but let me tell you, on the high seas, this is the weather always before a high storm.
Oh. I guess what was going on after I'd looked at his face. I was sure the situation with the other vassals would worsen if he continued to help me.
You see.
You were just in time. I came to talk to you about that. I had been beaten. You had
been beaten by Masamune.
Indeed. I had beaten Masamune to the punch. I'm going to stop practicing archery.
Princess.
Oh, I don't want to stop practicing archery, though.
Don't tell me you've grown tired of it.
I'm not going to. Thank you for helping me until today. I turned around to leave.
Princess, wait.
Masamune called out to me with a sour look on his face.
Yar.
He was still sucking lemons.
You were so happy shooting them arrows. What happened? Tell me your reason why. Yar.
Eep. If possible, I didn't want to have to say too much, but I didn't have a choice. What? I don't even get a choice to say, like...
Your dad will kill him.
I don't like archery anymore. That's a lie, but I have to say it. It hurts my hands, and it will just make my arms bigger. I've had enough of it. That's why I'm quitting. ... Masamune's eyebrows didn't move an inch as he watched me. I averted my eyes. I apologize for wasting your time up until now.
No, that's fine, but...
I didn't wait for him to finish speaking and left. Ran away.
But...
It was frustrating.
You haven't paid your bill. Those lessons weren't cheap, you know. I charge by the hour.
I was so upset. I felt like crying.
Yar, here's the invoice.
80 million yen. Amidst my stressful circumstances, doing archery with Masamune had been genuinely fun. When I'd aim at the target, I honed my thoughts. It had felt like my body had become lighter. Nevertheless, even in that situation I had been causing him trouble, I had to stop being selfish.
God, stop being such a selfish bitch.
I know, gosh, I'm so awful. Still, it finally felt like I found something I could do.
Besides sit around the frickin' castle all day.
That night, I was so frustrated I couldn't get any sleep.
She turned that into a real yawn, I think.
It did. In the end, I hadn't slept, and it slowly became morning. There was nothing I could do about it. I don't have the power to control time yet.
Not yet.
I gave up and dressed myself before the maids woke up. I then left my room and went back to the same hallway.
I'm really tired of this hallway.
I know. The castle was silent before daybreak. I was sure people were awake in the kitchen and in the maids' rooms.
That'd be great places to see. You should go there.
Indeed, but I didn't see anyone out. Oh.
But we do have this wall to stare at.
I approached the courtyard, and a lone target came into sight.
It's the rabbit.
I looked around and didn't see anyone else. Heh. I quickly went back and returned with a bow in hand. That was right. I could continue practicing even if Masamune didn't teach me anymore. No one had stopped me from shooting arrows.
You gotta shoot your eye out, kid.
I am. Truthfully, I didn't want someone to teach me. I tensed up my navel and straightened myself out.
That is how you shoot archery, man. You tighten that belly button.
Indeed. I aimed at the target, pulled the bowstring back, and let go. However, I missed the target by a little bit, and the arrow pierced a haystack.
The haystack had a family.
I know. And I just ruined their lives.
Those poor children.
That's right, he told me to calm down.
Oh, my bad.
I was like, it's your turn.
Calm down and aim at what you're shooting at.
Masamune's words echoed in my mind.
Shooting at.
I concentrated on my breathing and aimed for the target. Once I had forgotten about my breathing and my mind had sharpened, I let the arrow fly. Phew! Phew! Flip! The arrow had made a nice sound and was right on the bullseye.
A poor bull.
I did it! Yatta!
I bet that was the original.
Probably. As I took a breather, I heard a deep voice.
Magnificent!
Your pirate accent's gone.
Oh, sorry. He said deep. I was thinking it was the father.
Nope, it says Masamune on the screen.
There's a microphone in my way. I have to re-say it. Magnificent.
Ah! Before I knew it, Masamune was standing on the veranda. Why do you correct me? I'm saying it correct.
How long were you watching? Continue.
How long were you watching?
Since you readied your bow.
You should have said something. You scared me.
Yeah, that was the point. I thought I would disturb you, so I didn't say anything, and I just stared like a creeper.
You're gonna hiss and blow up my thing?
It would be a pity if something were to happen.
To all your nice stuff.
Nice stuff.
Masamune calmly smiled.
I'm relieved. It looks like you didn't dislike archery after all.
Eep. I had a feeling he had seen through my shoddy lie.
With my Sharingan.
Indeed. I felt awkward. When I tried to change the subject, I saw the food Masamune had been carrying.
Don't you see it in my hands?
What's up with that food? Why do you have it?
I'm stealing it. I made this. I thought I would give it to Prince Yukimura. Not for any reason. I just looked hungry. Nothing else is going on.
Oh, I see. I see.
He asked me for dinner. I mean, he asked me to bring him dinner.
It's morning, though.
He had a late night.
Oh, I did too.
We were discussing strategy.
Oh. I rushed over without thinking and looked at the food a little closer. There was a clear soup with peppers, boiled shellfish, and an array of complex dishes. Did you make all this, Masamune?
I did, as I get closer.
He sounded proud of himself.
I did.
I'm gonna praise him. Oh, wow, amazing! You're really good at cooking, huh, Masamune?
I would love if she ever spoke to me like that in real life, folks.
I do.
Once this war with the demons fades, I'll make this stuff for you, too.
But right now...
Not before. It is only for your brother. Your brother and his fine, shirtless torso.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Is this salmon?
Salmon.
Salmon.
I know. I'm just being difficult, sorry.
This is abalone, right? This minced seafood looks delicious.
Should those be capitalized?
Minced, cut up.
If you mock me any further, I'll cut you up and serve you on a plate, you hams.
My face became stiff. No, it couldn't be. It couldn't. But what if one of the vassals went missing? Oh my god, I think he's like...
Am I cooking people and putting them in the food? This just got more interesting to me.
You're a cannibal.
Yeah. Arr. Is something wrong with minced vassal? I mean fish.
Well, I don't... What? I clearly identified that it was salmon and abalone.
He's a cook. Cooks like to talk about what they make.
Fine.
But there could be body parts in it.
What is this made of?
It's... people!
No! Is it tasty?
Kinda tastes like mackerel.
Oh, okay.
You'd expect chicken, but that's a lie.
Oh, yeah, mackerel, of course.
Is there something wrong with the mackerel? It's actually a vassal named Mac.
Oh.
And Al. He's just saying mackerel.
Oh.
Mac and Al. Mackerel.
I see. Masamune tilted his head, and he spoke in a panic.
But more importantly, if you don't go soon, the food will get cold.
That was me, but thank you.
You said, wait, I thought you just said I was speaking in a panic.
It did. I think the previous thing you had said was in a panic of, oh my god, is there something wrong with the mackerel? Arr, is there something wrong with the mackerel?
Are you mocking? Are you mocking the dulcet tones of Masamune?
No. No, I would never do that.
The voice that has dropped literally thousands of panties. Thousands.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
I have great faith in this series, even though we have not published a single episode yet.
Good. Good. I'm glad.
I'm sorry, the way she looked at me. Continue with your little play.
More importantly, if you don't go, the food will get cold.
Right.
I think I broke him again, folks. Masamune nodded and started walking away. He suddenly stopped.
Oh, princess.
Yes?
Even I wouldn't mince someone up and serve them on a plate. It would be in a bowl.
Why are all the men in this world psychic?
We already answered this. Your father is a vampire.
Right.
I have the Sharingan underneath the eye patch.
Does that make you psychic, though? Like, can you read...
I haven't watched enough of the Shippuden to tell ya.
Oh. I mean, we got the whole, like, basically what was going on when we watched Team 4-Star.
Aye, but...
Okay.
Your brother, well... I'm guessing you two were twins, and therefore you have a weird psychic connection.
And we haven't really run into any of the other two yet, so...
Yeah, and the other guy, he's like a creepy, like, psychic kid, and then there's the little ninja, and he just reads your diary.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, I've explained it all. We're
okay,
good.
Fair enough. Eep. And just like that, Masamune walked off. Was I imagining things, or had he smiled?
She's imagining things.
Jeez. Maybe he had realized I had been eavesdropping on his fight. If so, Masamune was a jerk. He did that just to tease me. I heard someone chuckling, but I didn't see anyone in sight.
Oh, is it finally?
I think so.